What's going on, guys? It is currently the day after Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you all. We are down here in Commerce, Georgia, where my dad's bike store is located, Suburban Cycles, as you can see in the background. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to do another update on the ramp van for you guys because this one is extremely special. And I'm going to show you why right now. You're probably wondering, what is that thing on top of the van? I'm really excited, but I think I just need to just show you guys. So let's do a time lapse. All right. There is a roll-in that comes off the top of the van. This is insane. This is an idea that I had come up with a few months back, and when we first got the van. But that guy right there is kind of the brainchild, or one of the brainchildren of this setup. The other being my Uncle Jay. He does not do this type of work all the time, but he is a master fabricator. Dad, how are you feeling about this?
It's definitely one of the coolest things I've seen as far as roll-ins and show setups go.
Yeah.
Simple.
Are you confident in this thing? Is it gonna support me dropping in on it?
Yeah, you and everybody else.
All right. Well, we're gonna find out now. I'm gonna put some tires on it for the very first time. We've only ever built it up in my Uncle Jay's driveway. So yeah, we're gonna try it out now. All right.
Gotta do something else on it.
Okay. I'm gonna check out the transition at the bottom first. All right, you ready for me to go up it? First time going up the roll-in. How'd it move? Did it move a lot? No?
No, nothing moved. Nothing moved at all. Not even, I mean, I saw like no movement in anything.
Honestly, it's just crazy looking down at this thing and knowing that I'm on top of the van. I think that's the weirdest part about it. But, dude, it looks really good. So, all right, we're gonna go down it now. Let's check it out. All right. We got good space, good deck space. Plenty of space for people to stand up here doing shows. All right, ready? Here goes nothing. All right, first run. Oh! Dude, it's so fast! Oh my God! Dude! All right, so this is pretty crazy. Dude, did it move?
You need to do it again. I was too busy filming.
Oh, geez.
I want to watch you do the whole thing again.
So, what's really crazy about it is it's really not that tall. This roll-in is what?
9 feet.
9 foot tall. So it's not like insanely tall. It is pretty tall. But I got way more speed coming down that thing than I thought I was going to. And the bottom, it's a pretty tight transition when you're kind of looking at it. But as soon as I hit it, the pump was so good, it was so there, that I really think that we're going to be able to get really good speed off this thing in order to hit the airbag once we have everything all together. But I'm in shock. I want to do it again though. Did that thing
Literally zero movement. And when I tell you zero, I mean zero movement. Like,
Really?
the van barely shook at all.
Wow.
And the van should have shook a lot.
Yeah. I thought
Because the van still had suspension. There's going to be some of that.
Yeah.
That was extremely like rigid when that
All
just
right.
went.
So now let's watch going down again. All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right. I'm blown away by this thing. It just couldn't.
That was pretty crazy. How much speed you picked up coming off that? I was shocked.
I don't know what I didn't really have an expectation on speed. I wanted to have something that would like at least get me rolling so that I could hit the airbag jump, because the airbag jump is actually like, the takeoff is 6.5 feet tall and the airbag itself is 8 feet tall, so it's a step up. So you got to have quite a bit of speed to hit it. But dude, I cannot believe, like, I can't believe how much speed I just got coming off of that thing. I want to cry right now, to be honest with you. This is like, we just had this idea, this crazy idea, and to see it and how simple it is to set up. Everything's made out of aluminum. It's ultra lightweight. All of this skate light, I got used from Woodward Camp, so huge shout out to Woodward Camp for hooking it up on the skate light. But man, this thing is going to be ultra durable. It's not going to rust. The skate light is ultra smooth. It's weather resistant. I mean, it really could not be. It couldn't be any better, really, right? I mean, it's.
I'm in shock.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
I can't believe how solid everything is.
I really can't believe it.
You want to hit it again? I want to film it one more time.
It's so smooth. Like, the crazy part is, like, this bottom transition, when I was first looking at it, I was kind of nervous. I was like, man, I think that transition is going to be a little bit tight. But as soon as you come down it, it's like the most perfect, like, quick pump that you could possibly get. It's really generating a lot of speed, so much more than I could have imagined. So this thing is insane. I just got to send out so much love to my Uncle Jay for taking time out of his day to weld this thing up, design this thing. The guy is an absolute genius. He's actually the one that built my takeoff ramp too, so this is all Jay Fox design right here, and it's freaking perfect, man. It couldn't be any better. And then also, obviously, we got to send a huge thanks to Dad. He was big in on it too, and coming up with this whole thing, and I don't know how he does it. The guy doesn't ride BMX, but he comes up with transitions, comes up with all these dimensions. He designed the transition for the kicker ramp. The kicker ramp is perfect for the airbag. Everything is perfect. He's just a genius. They're all geniuses. I don't even know how I even got the Fox last name. I could never live up to being as smart as they are. Luckily, I'm a half-decent bike rider. So, thanks, Dad. You're the man. Love you, Dad.
Love you too, bud.
This thing's awesome, dude. All right, I want to ride it some more.
See you, dude.
Can you do it? You got it? Here. Let me see. I'll take that. Sabrina's climbing up here. My uncle actually made this cutout in the railing so you could grab the railing so that you could climb right through with the ladder. But
Wow, this is high.
here's the roll-in. That's what you're looking down. It's pretty gnarly. So it looks pretty crazy from up here.
It's very...
We also have the camera, or we also have the phone in 0.5 to film it, but as you can see, pretty big deck up here. And while I'm up here, I might as well show you guys. So this piece here, this down piece, it's got these pegs down at the bottom. Let's see if I can show you guys those later. But those pegs actually lock into these holes up here. And then these pegs are here to fit underneath this part. So that way, when it all goes on, it all locks into place. And then all we do is throw one strap over it from there to there. And it just stays up here. The railings, they all go inside. They actually sit on the ceiling of the van, which I'll show you guys later. This railing also goes in there. But we got these supports on the side to kind of take off some of the weight from the top of the van. So we're not putting too much weight on the actual roof of the van. And then this ladder just pops in. There's a peg up here too. And that's how the ladder sits in, so we can climb up and get everything set up. But there's the rolling. Pretty insane. Now we got Mom and Dad out here. Mom, what do you think? She says it's scary. It is pretty scary looking, but it's awesome. Super cool. All right, ready? Another one. Pretty easy to fly back out onto it. This thing is awesome, man. This is the coolest thing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's the coolest thing I've ever put my tires on. I can't believe we have a ramp on coming off of the van. This is insane. Dude, this thing is awesome. I've said it a million times, and I will say it a million more. I could not be any happier with how this thing turned out. So now we got to see how it was set up. Got a couple clips going down it and going up it, which is pretty cool. So let's get a time lapse breaking it down. All right, there you have it. Ramp van 1.0 set up, at least just the roll-in. So we don't have any walls or a ceiling inside of the van yet. So storing it in the van for now is okay. But before we get the entire setup in, we're gonna have to get insulation and wall panels and everything set up inside, just to make sure that the walls of the van actually stay protected so nothing bumps into them and puts dents on the outside of the van, stuff like that. I just really got to send a massive shout out to my uncle Jay and my dad for doing all of this and really putting in the time and the effort to try and figure this thing out and to tackle it as well as they did. I really just couldn't be happier. It's absolutely insane. So you're probably asking, you know, if you're wondering why we did this because I actually have a show company myself. So in doing shows, we're figuring out more ways to make money to keep this dream alive. Everything all ties in together. We're, as crazy as it sounds, we're kind of paying to be a professional rider right now, which is kind of crazy, but that's not gonna stop me from doing everything that I possibly can to have the best chances possible at going to the 2024 Olympics in Paris. So anything I have to do by any means, I'm gonna do it. And if that means we're putting a roll-in on top of the van to do shows to make money to get to these events, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do anything I possibly can. And with that being said, almost all of the hoodies have been sold out already on the site. There are still a few double extra larges left. I think we got some triple extra large hoodies. I think we have one medium and a few smalls left. So if you guys want to support the channel, you can go on and get yourself a hoodie. I'm going to drop the link in the description below. And if you buy a hoodie now, I'm also going to throw in a t-shirt. Add the t-shirt into your cart and it will be for free, so you can select what size, what color in the low-income division t-shirt, and all of that goes to supporting the channel, supporting this dream. So I'm like feeling just like a ton of gratitude right now, really. Just thinking about how many people have bought hoodies, how many people have bought t-shirts, all the people that are behind the scenes to help me with the ramp van, Sabrina standing by me through everything, living at Woodward and training full time. I'm just feeling really grateful right now, and yeah, I just want to say thanks. So thank you guys, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.